Right, so we're doing a wee lesson on Alanis Morissette's Oughta know. So the first thing we'll need, since we're playing it on acoustic, is a capo on the 2nd fret. Now again, if you've not got a capo, you can play the same chord progression, but just do it a little bit lower down. Obviously you can sing along with it fine, but it won't fit in with the song, with the pitch of the song anyway. So we move straight into it. We're doing something unusual this time. We're actually going to start with the chorus. And I'll tell you why in a wee minute, but if we start with the chorus, we'll start with an E major chord. Okay. And then we're moving on to a D. Then on to a G. And on to an A. Now I'm playing a lazy just with the one finger, but you can use the finger version if you like, or some people play it this sort of triangular shape as well. So either one that suits you is absolutely fine. So essentially the chorus is all down strums. It's a sort of rocking out part. So 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if we're basically do that a little bit slower for you. So we start with the E, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Over to the D, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. To the G, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. To the A, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So ideally if you're playing the A, we could mute the 6th string with your thumb, that would be ideal, or just be a wee bit more careful with the strumming, because we do want to hit the 5th string. We do want to be playing that, since that is the actual A notes, that's a dominant note in that chord. So that is essentially the chorus, done, finished, finito. So there's nothing else you need to do with that, but there is variations in the verse. So the start of the song hasn't really got anything at all bar her voice singing I want you to know. There's not a lot going on there apart from the actual voice, but when she actually gets, you can actually still play these chords over the top of that if you were wanting to start the singing at the same time. You could do a wee tap instead on the guitar. I want you to know, something like that. You could do a wee sort of strum. I want you to know, something like that. Okay. But the actual chords, so the only 2 chords really we're playing is an E minor, and I'm going for an A7. And the reason I say I'm going for it is that it's not really played in acoustic with one guitar. It's played with a couple of guitars anytime I've seen them doing it, and they're doing different things at different times, but I think the A7 fits in pretty well with it. So if we start with the E minor, so it's the I want you to know, to the A7, I'm happy for you. Okay. E minor again, 4, E7, 2, 3, 4. Right, so then we can sort of add a wee rhythm to it as well, so it's the variations I want to show you for the E minor and stuff like that. So if we play the E minor, then what we can also do is put the pinky down on the 3rd fret, 2nd string. Gives it that E minor 7 sort of note there. Okay, what we can also do is come straight off, takes again a variation E minor 7, so just the one finger on the 2nd fret, 5th string. We can also add the 2nd finger down onto the same fret, 2nd fret, bottom string. So bring them on and off at different times, so sort of. So it just gives it that wee sort of feeling about the song, and keeps in tune with it. So again, if we then move on to the A7, so similar, we use this same sort of note here as well, and put the finger down on, your third finger down on the second string 3rd fret. Okay, gives it a wee bit extra on and off, because it is only 2 chords, so we need to keep it sort of a wee bit livelier. In the actual real song, he's playing sort of weird, sort of, not weird, they're just sort of trying to be a bit mysterious with the notes and stuff like that, and give it that type of sound sort of thing, rather than just a plain up and down strumming. But if we add sort of those little embellishments onto the chords, it will sound a wee bit like this. So so it's still just E minor and A7. We're just adding extra wee notes in and off from there. So from there, it's then into the chorus. Right, so give it a wee run through. So it's the back in here. Okay, so it's a good song to have a wee sort of play about with, sort of get into, sort of listen to song more and hear those wee extra notes that are in there and find the right time to add them in, stuff like that. There's no exact science to it, it's just basically if you listen to more songs you sort of start hearing a little bit more, and you can add those little bit extra notes in to make it sound better. Well, hopefully that's been helpful. Thanks.